Wow. Good morning, Kitale. That is the sun rising in Kitale. You can see that. That's our sun rising today. It's a Friday. How are you? Kenyans, yesterday you saw a clash that almost made me cry when it started, but I was so happy how it ended up. I'm very, very happy with you, Gen Zs, for whatever you're doing. That's our sun today, rising in Kitale, looking very beautiful, although there are some clouds. You look at it, that is the sun. And also the stage, looking at the stage, vehicles are so many. There is peace as it was yesterday. You know, there were even guys here, a bunch of boys who were striking quietly yesterday. They were protesting quietly, passing by. And the police presence also was in Kitale, but you cannot see them close to the protesters. And yesterday there is something that caught the attention of the world when KDF decided to come close to the people of Kenya, to the protesters. Do you know, people expected that when KDF appear near those, there will be a clash. And that was what I was worried about. But Gen Z's, congratulations for your protesting and receiving your big brothers. You see, they admire the KDF. The moment they saw the KDF and the discipline of the KDF, the boys received them with the cheers, and also they were just talking like brothers. One thing with the Gen Zs that people have not realized, most of them are NYS. They went through NYS and they know the protocol and they are very disciplined. Thank you, Gen Z, so much. And apart from that, your target was State House. But the moment you saw KDF, you gave them their respect. It's as if a young brother is telling, big brother, I wanted to punish Daddy, but because of your presence there, I respect you. I respect what you represent, and let me just spare Daddy because of you. That's what happened. What happened yesterday? They were eyeing one another, and one thing that the president should realize is that if Gen Zs had could decide that you remain with the KDF and yet you represent citizens, that will be the end of you, because you will be under KDF at all times. And when will you lead the citizens of Kenya? You need to come to the citizens. You are too far. And imagine KDF were able to move from where you had kept them. The moment they put that plan, that place orderly, secure, they decided to march all the way to come and meet the citizens. And the citizens were so happy with them. Mr. President, have you realized where the mistake is? There is a big mistake somewhere that your government is messing up with the Kenyans. They are not angry with everyone, they are angry with your governance. You need to improve. Now, I don't know how you will come to them, because KDF have shown that they don't have any enemy. They are there to defend their big brothers. And the police, if you saw how the interaction between the KDF and the protesters, I think that is what we need to get from you. You are close to the people, but you are striking, you are using tear gas, pushing them. At all times, if you talk to them, they understand. As I so said, these guys have gone through, most of them have gone through NYS, and they understand our command. They understand that they need to have that discipline. Apart from that, ICC is eyes wide open on what is happening to Kenya, because there are guys who are taking advantage of that. Politicians are taking advantage of Gen Zs. Some are giving them money, dividing them and ruling them. Some have decided to go on malicious damage. They are destroying other property, burning down places. And you know, people have realized that any hand that nowadays we have so many cameras all over. So those cameras are showing something. They are showing what is abnormal. And people are looking for what is abnormal. So in case Gen Z, you go protesting, make sure your camera is on and you are posting those. Even if possible, put it live so that the world should capture whatever you are showing them. Look, show anything abnormal. A police shooting abnormally, badges, flags. Even I saw a Russian flag being raised in Kenya during protesting. We saw American badge appearing somewhere. So it means that we are seeing hands of other nations appearing in that protesting. And we see also the Gen Zs arguing with one another, "Not, you are not our leader," meaning that the Gen Zs are leaderless. And there's somebody who is trying to bribe them, using money to divide them and make them achieve whatever that insane or abnormal idea that this person is having against our nation. Nobody should take advantage of Gen Zs. Gen Zs, thank you. It is your time. You remember 2008, that's another generation that brought that. And in 2002, that's another generation. In 1992, there was another generation. Even 1997, there was another generation movement. In 1982, there was another generation that moved something. And in come also 1963, there was another generation that moved that. And coming to World War, there was another generation that did that. So Gen Zs, it is your time. And this time, utawanyosha. One thing with the Gen Zs, you have also put your 14 conditions. Those 14 conditions must be met. One of them, finally, is the president resigning. Indeed, you have broken down the parliament. We don't have any arm of the parliament. And that is it. We need now this government to consider whatever is going to do. But we will not remain under the KDF. Although I like so much the KDF, they are disciplined, and I wish they were the ones who are the police in Kenya. So thank you. We will talk much. That's the sun today in Kitale. That's the sun rising and in a cloud. May you have a good day.